Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts, especially my one new subscriber. Welcome to the crib, I'm very glad that you're here. And if you like what I do, as I said before, feel free to click some buttons, liking, whatever. But most importantly, leave feedback if you have it. So if you see me do anything silly, any mistakes that I didn't see myself in the picking or the playing, please do let me know. Now we're going to draft Aetherdrift. So far it's been okay. I've got a trophy, 4-3 and 3-3. So mostly positive so far. And let's see what this pack brings us. Now, as always, I will say my picks, why I do them, so that you could maybe learn from them. Now, this thing is absolutely crazy. I'm not going to pick it, but imagine there was a fling in this set. This thing would be amazing. There's two white cards, which are both okay, I guess. I might even like the Lynx more than the Skyseer Chariot. There's also an Earth Rumbler. Now, I don't think I've actually played green before, so I might just play the Earth Rumbler because we got our tush beat by this card the last game, and there's nothing really, something else that stands out. I think I like these two cards a lot. And I'm not even sure which is better. Maybe the Flying Haste Boy is better, because it's simply a creature that attacks, and it gives you deals some damage, so it kills a creature. I guess I'll just go for this one. I would like to play the Earth Rumbler, but you know, you can't have it all. Oh, Skyray. Those were good times. If you're not yet seen the video, feel free to let me know. Now there's another one of these, which still is very good because I picked one, but there's also a Lightning Strike. Now, this is a 6-drop, and I think I would like 2 6-drops maximum, so that's why I'm not going to pick this one, but I'm going to pick the Lightning Strike, to see if maybe we can get some removal going. And other colors which seem open are, at this place, of course, black-white, but I assume no one's going into 2 colors just yet, and blue seems very open. But I'm going to take Lightning Strike because, you know, it's good removal. Alright, I like the Chariot, but I don't want to settle into red-white. There is, however, this Boost Buggy, which is okay, and there's nothing I'm really missing out on. I want to avoid to go into red-white because I've been drafting that too many times, but I'm not going to take this one over anything else because this is very replaceable. This will come around many times. So I'm just going to... Oh, I don't want to go into red-white. I think the Chariot is probably the best pick of these two. Okay, well, I think I'll just pick the best card. Maybe we won't even end up in red. But this is not what I had intended. Alright, Purpose Base, something with artifacts. Don't really care about that. Spell Pierce is okay. It's a very late big dude. But he only has 2 toughness, which is deadly. There's also this Siphon Fuel, which is pretty late, decent black card. Where did it go? This one. And there's a Gastel Blockbuster, which is red. And black seems reasonably open. There's also the Skybox Fairy. I think I'm just going to keep cutting red and wait on the second color. But it might become black looking at this, and then if black is open enough, I will gladly play this, because black and sacrifice stuff is pretty decent. Oh my goodness. Very late Lightning Strike. Also noticing that green has some pretty decent cards. This one is very good, and this one is okay. But it's an easy Lightning Strike here. Let me just put this aside. As I said before, I prefer not to play white. Yeah. So you need more mounts and vehicles, and then this is actually pretty good. So I will take it. I will take it over this one, for instance. I think this one goes mostly into red-blue. And if red-blue is open, we will get more of those. Do noticing that these cards with cycling are pretty good with instants. For instance, Lightning Strike, pretty good card. Oh. Push the limit. It was amazing in our cycling deck, but so far we have only this one to cycle. Is it a good enough card to pick early and build around? Perhaps. We're not missing out on anything. I mean, Lightning Strike is way better than Crash and Burn, I think. So I'm just going to take it and see what we can do with it. It will be funny. So we want mounts and vehicles in our graveyard. So anything with discard or things with cycling. We're a bit low on 2-drops, so I'm just going to take the Goda. It's very late, which makes sense because I don't think it's a good card. Let's just keep cutting red. We would like our engine started. Okay, well, it seems like it will be red-white in the end. Not yet sure if this fits well enough. Of course, it's very good with the chariot, but that's about it. Another Goda. We have 2 vehicles so far. I think I'll take the land here. And with land, I mean this one. Okay, well, that is a mount thing with cycling. Could pick up all the ferries and just finish the game at turn 7. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. Ooh, what do you do? Instructable haste, start your engines. It's a 5/3 for 2. I assume it has a terrible downside. It can't attack or block unless you have max speed. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. I think this is pretty good. Hence the mythic label. It has haste, so even if you play it on turn 3, for instance, you can just tap it instantly and give something unblockable, and thus get your engines higher. But noticing that we take this, maybe we should not focus too much on push the limit, but more on the start your engines thing. Okay, well, that has something to do with cycling, which I don't really care about. This one starts our engines as well, but we already have one, and I don't want to play too many of these. I think I'll just take the diver. We have some mounts and vehicles, and I think this does a lot. Also noticing the Rambler, of course, but as I said, I'm not sure if this is worth building around if you don't have a lot of cycling. So I rather just have more creatures so that I can at least crew the stuff that I will pick up or already picked up. And considering this, we would like to have creatures with power 2 or less. So I guess we need more 2-drops. 2-drops and start your engines. That's the main goal for now. And then we can find out if we want to do the push limit thing. I mean, to be honest, we're still not fully settled on red-white. So if this pack didn't have the chariot, I could still diverge from red-white, but I think I'm going to take it because it's an amazing card and it goes well with the push limit. Excuse me, my throat is a bit sore. Okay, well, there's the Paragon, which is okay, but I think I'll take this one. We need stuff to crew, we need 2-drops, and we want to start our engines fast. So I'm just going to take this one. Wouldn't mind some more Goblin Surveyors. And we don't have enough artifacts to really make this amazing. You can never have too many creatures. That also starts our engines, but I think the Disciple is probably better. So I would like this one. I've not seen any of the red, these. And of course now it comes around, but there's also a Lightning Strike. I think I'll take this one actually over the Lightning Strike. I want to commit to the push your limit thing. So we want to cycle. Okay, do we need another one? I don't think so. I think I'll just take this one. Push the limit. I don't think you want 2 of these. Wow, okay. Glad to pick that up. So now the plan is coming together. Maybe we will get another push the limit, but it seems a bit risky to take two 7-mana cards. And of course you don't have to cycle these. I think we could mainboard that. If we end up being low on removal. That are creature and our vehicles. Well, we have 7 vehicles already. I don't want to get more vehicles. You care about cycling. I really don't have that many. Do I have enough cycling cards? Maybe I do. Maybe we'll pick up more cycling cards, but we do have quite some already. So I'm going to take the Mako. It will probably be a 2-2 or 3-3 most games. Okay, now I'm going to take this. I don't want more 5 drops, even though I'm probably cycling these away. Don't think I will use that one. It has a nice body. So we're not going aggressive. We want to get to max speed and we want to get to 7 mana. That's pretty much the plan. So we should take stuff which goes with the plan. Don't think I will play that one. Okay, that one again. Well, I think this is okay. It's another removal spell and it has starter engines, which I really like. And there's nothing really in here which impresses me. I mean, this is just... it's okay, I guess. But I'll just take this. So for me it's between the Tyrant and the Disciple. And when in doubt you should always take the 2-drop. And I will take this 2-drop because it is great stats for what it gives you. And it does what we want. It survives until the late game. Our response unit is okay. Could also take one more of these, which will get our engines up, speed up. Let's see. 9 artifacts, most of which we will cycle. So I'm not even sure if the Quick Welder is something that we will main deck. Don't think I will play that one. Okay, I'll just take this, but it's not really what we want. Goda is also not amazing, but we want it with the... we actually don't have many creatures to make unblockable. Okay, let's take another Mako. Could also take another Fairy, actually. Oh, this one will come around, by the way. I'm just taking the Mako. Another one of these, which would be our actual 6 drops. I don't think that's too bad. I don't want to take any more vehicles, simply because I fear having more creatures, more vehicles than creatures. I'll take another Fairy. 3-drop or 1-drop. This doesn't start our engines. Don't have many exhaust abilities. I think I'll just take the 3-drop. We have 9 vehicles. Sorry, my cups are blocking it. 9 vehicles. Which seems a bit too many, actually. We can have 2 lands which start our engines. That sounds good enough. So I'm just wondering if these Makos are worth playing. We need to cut many cards. We are quite high on removal. Don't really care about the Goda. Wow. Guess no one's playing blue-white. Because the cycling that we have, we have the Mako itself, which is 2 cycling cards. None of the other cards here have cycling. Of course, this also works with the Mako, so that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10 cards, which help us work with the Mako. Well, I'm probably going to cut some vehicles because of course we're cycling the ferries. Might play one ferry less. And I'm going to keep this because this is pretty much the game plan. I think we could get rid of the quick welder. Get rid of one of the artifacts that we have. We could do with one less of these. And okay, I'm going to cut the diver. And then we need to cut one more. I hate cutting, by the way. Celebrations. Maybe the Goda. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be it. We need to get to turn 7 and get the push the limit. And then I think we will win. But I'm not sure how good this deck is. I'm normally not too good at playing white-red. But I guess we can just do this turn 1. Okay. It's a very nice top deck. Creature or vehicle. So it's a free attack. Depending on what he plays. He plays nothing. There we have to push the limits. So let's just do this first. This way we might get to 2 speed, unless he jumps. Lovely. Nothing yet. Well, we are drawing the lands, so I like this. Reason obviously that I'm doing that one is because it gets indestructible. And now I'm pretty sure that we have max speed, and we can also, if we draw another land, play this. No, he seems stuck on lands. So I think we're just going to cycle this first. Do I want to? I think I do. Now, do I kill it with lightning strike? I think so, because this one has indestructible and haste, so it's a 5/3 haste next turn. And if we kill this now, it still deals 3 damage to him because it has trample. And he will go down to 3, I guess. Okay, so much for math. And, well, yeah, I think this is a good game. Well, good game, he was stuck on 3 lands. So it's not really a good game, but we did well. We cycled some stuff. Didn't get flooded. I'm okay. First win in the pocket. So it's pretty easy to win as long as your opponent is just, well, not drawing any lands. Game number 2. Iceman 94. I think I'm 5 years older than you are. So no white source, but we also don't need it, and we have many cyclers, so I think I will keep this. We don't have anything to do for 1 mana, so I'm just going to play this now. Right. Oh, that's a very good card. That's also pretty nice. So, I guess I will do this. Right. And now we just need to cycle 2 lands and stay alive, and I think we're good. Okay. Bit stuck on mana here. I guess I'm just passing. Might have to kill this with a lightning strike, which feels bad. Next turn we can cycle 2 things. Yeah, I'm just going to lightning strike this because, or at least try to lightning strike it. Maybe he should have done it in his end turn, end step. Okay, well I think he had green up anyway. Yeah, this is going to be painful. Okay, well at least we have more to do, so I'm just going to play this. Should have cycled first. And now I'm wondering if I should block. I think I still should. We are not in a racing situation. So we cycle this. All right. Okay, we are getting there. We need to survive 2 more turns and draw more lands. So I am just going to cycle this. I'm just going to play this as a chumper. And I'm not going to attack, so I'm just going to play that. And now we can, with this combination, we can get in with the Mako. And this can of course still settle. So we have a free attack with the auxiliary next turn. Yeah, I'm just going to jump. I mean, we have a pretty secure win at turn 7. So I'm just trying to stay alive here. All right. He might have something, but you know, it's just all right. So we will get some damage next turn. And if he, I hope he doesn't exile, but if he kills my auxiliary, we will still get it back. Okay, well, he exiles it. I'm not going to block. I wonder how much damage I will do. Okay, well, not enough clearly. So I think we'll just get rid of the Beast Rider with the push the limit. Could also attack with a Detention Chariot. He could double block. And then he'll only have that one. I think that's not too bad actually. It will still be a 2-for-1. Yep. Okay, he's taking it. Oh, they actually... Wow. Okay, well, that is something that I now learned. And I think I just lost. Okay, I didn't know that they all got sacrificed at the end step. Because so far, pretty much every time I played it, it was it was over. So now that I know, I should have played that differently. I should have probably waited for a lethal swing or whatever. Well. Or I should have waited playing it and just hopefully drew some more cycling vehicles. Game number 3. Show me what you got. Again, the Aetherdrift, which is pretty decent. Too bad we can't use the ability so often. But this as a 2-drop will hopefully do a lot of work. And depending on what he plays, we could still play this on turn 3, then start our engines with that and get in with the Tyrant to get us to 2. Get us 2-2. Three for 2 mana. What a time to be alive. Is there any black-green instant speed removal? Guess we'll find out. The engines have been started. Okay. Engines are at 2. I hope he just plays an what is it? A vehicle or something. Okay, well. That's also fine. He has to discard actually. That is very, very unfortunate for him. I'm going to play this because we're not going to use mana anyway. And now I'm pretty sure that we will get to max speed next turn. With the outpace, of course. And then he's effectively at 10 life, because this deals 2. Wow, he must have another one. 2 bubbles. Or something like that. Well. I think we'll just attack with both. If you want to trade the Scurryfoot for the Catalyzer, that's fine. And now we just play the Fairy. And next turn we can either crew the Fairy, or we can play this one. Or do both actually, and just attack for 8 in the air. That's fine. Don't really care too much about that. Not getting a land, that's unfortunate. I want to kill that anyway. Let's crew 2. So we cannot crew it with a Mako. So let's just do this. I'm just going to play this as a creature. Since he's at 5, I think any threat on the board at this moment is good. Flying haste. Sure. I think we go for the obvious play. If he takes it, he's dead. And if he doesn't take it, and then the board is still very much in our advantage. Should have attacked with both, by the way. That was a mistake. So this is what happens sometimes. You just have too many things. Too many vehicles and nothing to crew. Of course, I could have cycled these, but okay. He's dead anyway. Okay. It's a good card, by the way, the thing that he played, but it's a very, very slow. It's like this, what is it, the Walking Ballista from the old days. I believe the Walking Ballista was actually from the time that I started playing. Was it Aetherdrift or something like that? It's when I learned the game. I started drafting for the first time. Right, Dapas. Let's dance. Oof. Well, we have quite some cycling stuff. Oh, we do have a red land. I'm keeping this, of course. I thought I lacked the red land. This might be slow, but I'm doing this because I want this on the board, and we can always cycle something later. And now we can just play the Mako, cycle 2 cards. Seems pretty good. Don't you? Okay. Oh, I should have played the Surveyor first. That was a bit hasty. I guess it doesn't have haste. Yeah. I'm just playing this. Next turn I will have 2 3/3s because I will cycle these. Depending on what he does. If he goes for the -1/-1, I will be very happy. Okay. Oh, this will be amazing. You shall not kill my Mako. You shallant. And now if he gives it another -1/-1, it would be very nice, but oh, I have to sacrifice something. Well, it will be that one, obviously. But hey, the Mako lives. And I guess I'll just play the Surveyor. Get in for 3. Play the Mako. Alright. Ooh. That is actually pretty decent. Not even sure if I should cycle it. I guess we'll find out. We are so close to winning, so I don't think I should cycle this now. I probably should play it. I mean, playing it and him killing it still will get it back. Okay, Refueler is okay, but it's very slow. I really hope to draw a land. It is a land. And let's just play this and target the Refueler, I guess. And if nothing strange happens, I think I'll attack with everything. Because if he blocks the Mako, he will be dead because I have 8 power. And I mean the 1/1, of course. What do you have? Do you have something? Hexproof? Hexproof would be very painful for us, okay? So I'm just attacking with everything. As I said, he can gain some life. And this way we will be at max speed, so next turn I can get a card from the death. Okay. He goes down to 4, his board is empty. And next turn we can exile this. No creature. Okay, so if we find anything that can crew this, oh, that's also enough. Good game. Lightning strike for the win. Alright. Yeah, I'm very glad that I kept the chariot. Of course it could have gone differently. If I didn't draw my 6th land there, then I would have been in big trouble. Because then, yeah, what do you do then? Then cycle it and, you know. We are 3-1, I think. Yep. Let's keep this going. So far, not disappointed with the deck. 2 of the chariots do a lot of work. But now we're at the 3 wins. I think it will become a bit more difficult. I guess I'm keeping for the sake of we will probably draw an island, a plains, and we have lightning strike. But it's not amazing. Plains from the top. Oh, I was about to say would be amazing, and we actually got the plains from the top. Now, if he plays a sacrifice thing, it will be painful, but nothing we cannot handle. Okay, well, I will gladly trade that. I'm down for that. I'm just going to play the Mako. Now I know that I cannot lightning strike, but I think that's fine. We are going to cycle this anyway. I just want to get to max mana for these 2 boys. Oh. The stupid bauble. Well, I can only cycle 1 card this time, but that was painful. Cycling it anyway. Okay, he has no targets. Oh. We are a bit unlucky with lands. Even with all the cycling and the 17 lands. So I fear we really need to make sure that we last to the end game. So I just need to destroy. Okay, that's exactly the kind of creature I cannot destroy with my lightning strike. Alright, well. We want red sources. Oh my goodness. A 5/5 Flample. At the beginning of your end step, you draw X card and lose X life, where X is your speed. So that hurts. We cannot do anything with that. Now again, we lack the creatures to mount our stuff. I think it's a common, well, not mistake, but man, this thing is deadly. I wish we had an aura to just make it unable to attack and block, and then it will get us to victory. End step. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do now. Except cry, perhaps. I'm just keeping this back because not to block, but to stop the quick welders from also dealing damage. And if we draw a cheap creature next turn, we can actually kill the speed demon by saddling, attacking and lightning striking it. But I assume that he has some kind of removal. Right. It's a 2 mana Packball Terror. Yeah. Seems like he has a spin out. The only thing which might get us to victory... Okay, he has a spin out. This can also come back. So push the limit is still good. But I think we'll be dead before we can do anything. And everything he has is outside of lightning strike range. I think we're just dead here. 5, yeah, good game. If we had drawn a creature, maybe we could have lived. We could have blocked with this one. We've gotten only, I don't know. He has a sweet deck. As I said, once you get to 3 victories, competition gets more fierce, as you can see. And you meet people with crazy, crazy decks. Hope to snatch out at least one more win. Just for to get a positive record. 3-3 is not something to write home about. So let's see how this goes. This is a very good hand I will keep. Cycling all the chariots, or at least one first. Excuse me. Oh, he is a fast player. Let's just get rid of that. I fear otherwise he will deal a lot of damage. Should not have played the land yet. Because if I drew some white mana 2/2, I would have been unable to cast it. Okay. He is a fast player. I think I want to avoid getting more of these. So I guess I'll just kill it now. We'll also go to 2 speed. Next turn we can get to 3 speed with the Disciple. Okay. Alright. Ooh, that's annoying. Well, I think Disciple is still the best play here. Wow. Very interesting. Oh, not so interesting. That explains the block. Oh man, it has reach. That is painful. Okay. I am going to block that. I mean, the disciple is of no use. Keeping up lightning strike. Oh my goodness. What is this card? I think we'll double block. Whenever you cycle this card, okay. So it's just... Doesn't have haste, right? Wow. He's playing very hastily. He probably shouldn't have played that before combat. Why are you good gaming me? This ain't over till it's over, my friend. This deals no damage anymore. Okay. I am going to block the boost buggy, of course. Oh my goodness. Of course, 4-5 reach against our 4-4. Yeah. I will discard one of these. We just need to stay alive and hopefully draw a land and our sorcery. Then maybe we can win. But even then I think we might not be able to. This gunner will do a lot of work. What can he do? What is on the stack? He cannot do anything, right? Right. Well, we are drawing the lands. But now we get a lot of damage. We only 6. We have 14 damage. If we had a creature out, it still wouldn't have been enough. No, we have 18 damage. Yeah, if you would have had a random creature to play now, we might have been able to win if we top deck the sorcery. But now we're just... we are lacking. It's just sometimes it's annoying to lose against people who just play pompously. Is that a word? I mean, if only. If only. Yeah, that won't work. Good game. You know, some people they just say good game halfway and they play recklessly as if they already won. And you know, if they then win, That hurts even more. Now, thank you for watching. We ended on a 3-3 note. If you like what I did, as I said before, feel free to help out the algorithm where you can and leave feedback if you have it. Now, thank you for watching and goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.